The first thing I really want to stress is you are probably a lot luckier than you think you are. So take a minute to actually look at all the blessings in your life. Guys, if you already have shelter, food on the table, like a job, education, a family, you are luckier than so many people in the world already. And simply by shifting your mindset, you're going to bring so many more blessings into your life. And don't forget that you create your own luck, maximizing your opportunities. But in order to actually maximize opportunity, you first need to notice when there is an opportunity around. So continuing on from maximizing your opportunities, statistically guys, if you apply to 5 jobs versus someone who applied to 100 jobs, who has the higher percentage of actually receiving a job offer? The person who put themselves out more and applied to more jobs. Similarly, who has a higher chance at meeting a partner? That guy who's approaching so many girls, or that guy who doesn't approach anyone and stays inside their house and doesn't do anything and complains all day? The person who puts themselves in a position to not only win, but to receive more and have the chance. I mean, this is simply statistics. The more you do, the higher chance you have of winning. One of Wiseman's studies actually showed that people who smiled more and made eye contact were twice as more likely to receive opportunities. One thing you should do also is go out and build your network. Yeah, smile at people more, like engage with people. Just like that, you're maximizing your chance at having more opportunities. Simply by being more extroverted and putting yourself out there, trying to be less neurotic and being open to new experiences, you just increase your luck by 80%, actually, as Richard Wiseman's study showed. Another way to increase your luck, guys, is by following your birth chart. I talk about this a lot. I get one reading every single year, and it kind of just outlines how the year will go. Of course, things can change and it is in your control, but it's good to have like a little bit of a blueprint and work alongside that. Something that's important to talk about, and we touched on it in the first point, is that your mindset is key here. So if you're someone who you really just think you're an unlucky person, and you know, when something bad happens to you, we all have that friend that goes, oh yeah, like of course that would happen to you, of course that would happen to Stacey, like she always has problems coming up, or like crazy things always happen to her. That is just how we are shaping our reality. So if we believe that, of course it's going to happen. You are what you think about. At the beginning of the year, I had this mantra that I'd always repeat to myself: I'm so lucky, nothing goes wrong, and if it objectively does go wrong, actually we shouldn't say objective, subjectively. If it subjectively goes wrong, it's actually working out for you. The universe is always working in your highest favor, or God. There's something called the self-fulfilling prophecy as well in psychology, and it's basically whatever we think like we are going to become. On average, lucky people thought that there was a 90% chance of having a great time on the next holiday and an 84% chance of achieving at least one of their lifetime ambitions, versus the people who don't expect good fortune and don't expect good things to happen. Guess what? It tends to not go their way. And that can go into the final point. People who are lucky, they turn unluck into luck. So we just talked about earlier how our mindset is everything and our perception is everything, right? Because of number 1, manifestation, and 2, self-fulfilling prophecy. Next, lucky people, they prevent, to the best of their ability, bad luck happening to them, which means they actually learn from their mistakes. I've seen it so many times where people, for example, they get into bad relationship after bad relationship, and they're like, I'm just so unlucky with men or women. And it's like, bro, like you're dating the exact same person every time. You're not learning from each of these experiences. You are going to be sent that person over and over again, because that is who you attract. That is who you are as well. And 3, perhaps you don't want to change. Every day, guys, like a little exercise, try to meditate, and also try to just write out the things you are grateful for.